ladies and gentlemen, game number 2. Hope everyone is well. Great effort from Bradford. Great effort indeed. Well done, FC, with the victory. Game number 2. Time for Wakey to show what they're capable of. Let's see if Toulouse can show that all the newcomers are capable. If my eye looks a bit dodgy, I was kind of rubbing it before because it got a bit itchy. I might have overdone it like a moron. That's me. Okay. Wakefield vs Toulouse is on Sky Sports Plus as well, for those wondering. It's not on just yet. Okay, so team lists are up on screen. I don't know who the 18th man is yet because they've not put it on the graphic for Toulouse, which is annoying. It's quite annoying. Like, just put it on the graphic. What are you doing? Just put the name on. All FC don't do it either. They make you click a link to look at the team sheet to find the 18th man. It's so annoying. God. Some people, eh? Right, I'll do a quick run through of the team lists, and I also need to get used to these French names, because I might struggle. So, just to get used to the ones in Wakefield, their team list is Jowett, Tate, Scott, Hall, Rourke, Truman, and Lino. The forwards include McMeekan, Smoothie, Hamlin Ueli, Nicotimo, Staunton, and Pitts. Bench is Tavanga, Smith, Vanganar, and Williams. Sinfield is the 18th man. For Toulouse, they have Ashel Bott, Jesus Christ, great start. Ashel Bott, Leguier, I think it's Tropy, I think the S is silent. Rennie Ulberg, Lacans, who knows, I'll find out. Rouge, it's either Belmas or Belmar. Hans, Dupree, O'Kane, Jeswame, Marion. Bench is Cater, Butler, Bretherton, and Garrigues. 18th man is TBC. I'm going to struggle with some of these. Be right, though. Be right. I'll get there. I shall get there. Okay, we got 13 minutes to kick off. I've downloaded my last stream. I'm just thinking, is my PC going to be able to handle editing that? I don't know. I'll do it after this game. I'll do it after. Don't want to risk it. Right, 13,840 subscribers. That is very much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you kindly. 9 votes so far. 89% say that Wakefield's going to win this one. 11% for Toulouse. I think from what we've seen from York and Bradford, it would make sense if Toulouse was to come up with something decent in this one. I still think Wakey should be fine. But you never know. You just never know, do you? Okay. Right. Waiting for Sky Sports Plus to come on. Hopefully there's no technical difficulties. That would be great. And a quick shameless plug before we get started with the game and such. If you want to follow me on all social medias, you can do. The links are in the description down below. Follow me on TikTok as well. That'd be greatly appreciated. And if you want to become a member, there's a link in the description and a QR code on screen. So it's up to you. Okay. Right then, I do think Wakefield should be able to win this one. Because I'm not too familiar with some of the pieces from Toulouse. I think Wakefield's squad is strong enough. They are missing a couple of key pieces. Hello, Drimbane. Howdy. So yeah, Wakey are missing a couple of pieces. I thought they might have started with Tavanga actually, but they're going with Pitts instead, which is completely fine. So there's no Wormsley, there's no Johnston. At least the spine is at full strength. Forwards with McMeekin and Hamueli, I think they'll be fine. McMeekin could easily get through 80 minutes if you need him to. You don't want him to, but I think Van Aert off the bench could be good. Williams, I'm trying to think. Williams, do I know Williams? I'm not sure if I do. But I like Nicotima. I like Staunton. I think Staunton's a good ball runner, actually. And Pitts gets through a lot of work through the middle. Not convinced Toulouse have strengthened enough, but after this round so far, who knows? Yeah, that's where I'm at too. I think of all the newcomers, I had the least confidence in Toulouse because of the signings. Bradford at least signed a bunch of Super League talent. York at least added a bit of size to the pack. But Toulouse, they brought in Hans midway through last year. They signed Dupree, who could be huge. I think they signed Ligier this year as well. I like Rennie and Ulberg. I saw them both for the Cook Islands in the Pacific Championships. Both were impressive. Ulberg's carries out the backfield were very strong. And Rennie is a real handful from inside the red zone. So they could do a bit of damage. There is the chance to do damage. I didn't really see anything of O'Kane. I think he played in the New South Wales Cup or Queensland Cup, one or the other. And the rest, I really don't have a clue. Do not have a clue. But we'll see. Will we be able to watch the game or just look at you telling us what's going on? Unfortunately, it's just my face telling you what's going on. I don't have the rights to show the game, unfortunately. But if you're unable to watch it anywhere and you would like some form of, let's say, radio, I will do my best to commentate. I'll keep you up to date with time, field position, tackle count, all that good stuff. So 11 votes, 91% say that Wakefield will win this game. Got 36 people in it at the moment. And a reminder, I've got one more game tomorrow with Cass versus Wigan. I do think we're going to win that one, but I do think Cass might have a better year this year with the signings they've made and the new head coach. I will be posting more videos to YouTube as well. I need to do some match reaction videos of the last game and this game once this one's done. And they'll be over on TikTok as well. I need to make some clips. You do a good job. I've got Sky Sports on alongside. Well, thank you very much, Knight. DC Knight. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. I have been told a couple times that I should replace the commentators on Sky, and I've not heard from Sky yet. I don't believe that personally. I think some people just don't like the commentators we've got now and don't mind what I do, but I'm not looking to be a commentator. It's just kind of, it's part and parcel of streaming the games, so. Because I'd love to be more reactionary. Like, if you've ever seen football watch-alongs, they're just kind of reactionary rather than detail-oriented for the most part. But the thing is, because football is a lot more accessible, unless it's 3 p.m. on a Saturday, it's more accessible, more people are probably watching it alongside. Because with Rugby League, some people might not be able to get the game. I feel like I sort of have a duty to let people know what's going on. But I'm excited for this. I mean, not as excited as the last one, but you never know. This could turn into anything. Anything could happen in this. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows, even Cass might have the biggest upset tomorrow. Right, taking a look at the poll. 19 votes, 68% say that Wakefield will win this one. We've got about 6 minutes to go, or 5.5 left, until we're getting underway. 42 people watching, thank you for stopping by. There will be ads on during the stream, not during the game though. Pre-match, half-time and post-match there'll be ads. I will not be playing ads during the game itself. Just to be clear. Let me be clear. That's Obama, if you couldn't guess. I thought it was good. Moving on. Right. If anyone's got the exact score predictions, let me know your thoughts. I can't remember what I said for this game. I need to go look at my predictions video. Oh, yes, and another reminder. Fantasy League. I need to put the information in the description. I forgot to do that again. If you want to join the Fantasy League, you got to go sign up, make a team, and then the pin and password I've just put in the description of this live stream if you want to join it. See how many people we got in there now. Let me see. I'm getting a tamper warning. What? Excuse me? I click on fantasy, it's giving me a tamper. Alright, I don't know if anyone else is getting that, but oh well. Right. My prediction. What was my prediction? If anyone wants to join the Predictions League as well, you can start from next week by just putting in your scores in the comments of the round 2 predictions video. That's all you got to do. That's it. Just put the scores in. Oh, it's loaded up on Wakefield Toulouse. Isn't that convenient? I said 28-8 to Wakefield. Hola, J. Dingle J. Quandel Rad. Who knows who you are, really? Who knows? Okay, a few minutes to go till kickoff. Again, there will be ads during the stream, just not during the game. Yes, Toulouse are French. So, close enough, eh? Close enough. 4 points in terms of win, I guess, so far. You got Wakey 34. All right, fair enough. Like, Le Toulouse, Le Catalan, Le Olympique. I'm going to have to wait for what the commentators say for names as well, some of these French names. So I'll do one more run through of the team list now. I will take guesses at the French pronunciations or what I think they are pronounced as, and then I'll wait for them to correct me. Okay. In the backs for Wakefield Trinity, they have Jowett, Tate, Scott, Hall, Rourke, Truman, and Lino. The forwards include McMeekan, Smoothie, Hamanueli, Nicotimo, Staunton, and Pitts. The bench is Tavanga, Smith, Vangenaar, and Williams. 18th man is Sinfield. They'll actually show the 18th man here on it in a second. The starting lineup, I will do Toulouse in a second. I just want to see who the 18th man is, just so I can update this properly. Just wait for this to come up. Just so I know, because they didn't put it on the bloody graphic. It's upsetting, really. It's upsetting. Lima. Easy enough to spell. Okay. César Rouget. Okay, do I have to get really proper French with my pronunciations here? 22-10 Wakey? Fair enough, I can see that. So, in the backs for Toulouse, they have Ashelbot, Legier, Tropy, Rennie, Ulberg, Lecan. I'm going to go with Lecan because I think the S might be silent. I don't know. Rouge, Belma, Hans Dupree, O'Kane, Josuemi, Marion. The bench is Keita, Butler, Bretherton, Garrigues. Lima is 18th man. I'm going to find out. You don't have to, but it would be funny. I mean, I would. I was thinking, for the French derby, look like a mime, for example. A French mime. So what I could do is get that really thin black and white striped shirt, wear some white gloves, a beret. I think it's a beret they wear, or flat cap type thing. And then wear, like, is it a garlic or an onion necklace? Something like, it's either garlic or onion. I can't remember which one. And then just, like, sellotape a baguette to the back of the chair. Or is that cultural appropriation? Who knows? Who knows? Players are coming out. Croissant. Perfect. Absolute cinema. All right, about to get underway in a second. If Expedition 33 can have exactly that as unlockable costumes, I'm sure you're allowed. Good point. What a game that was. What a game that was. I miss it. I miss it. I don't normally replay games, to be honest. I've only ever done it with like 1 or 2. But I would consider giving that a go. Maybe explore a bit more. Because I just kind of got through the story. But we're about to get underway. Any second, folks? 53 peeps in here. Nice to have you. Ever played Redemption 1 or 2? I have not. I know it's supposed to be a good game. I know it's supposed to be, but I've not played it. Right. Toulouse Olympique will get us off in a second. I know, shocking. And the ball has fallen off the THL bot. We'll kick off any second now. We're underway. Croissant, let's have this. Wakefield Trinity in possession. Bang! The French wall. I'm making with the first carry just over the 10. How to play the second game in the first? Interesting shout. Next carry from Hamlin Ueli. Takes him just a few extra metres up the field, not too much. Second tackle now down the short side left with Nicotimo over the 20. Little push in the back there from Smoothie to get him over the line. We'll see what Smoothie's like this year in Super League. Decent pack the Wakefield had as well. Could have a lot of success. Plus the ruck being faster this year could be huge for him. But Meakin shifting right to Staunton. I do like Staunton. Up towards the 40. Decent carry there. That's the first minute gone in this game as well. Wakefield still in possession. Last tackle now. Smoothie. Out the back to Mason Lino. Was a doubt for this game, but is playing. His kicking game got better throughout the year last year. It is collected by Paul Ulberg. Great return meters for the Cook Islands in the Pacific Championships. And there you go right off the bat. Good start. Fred, good to see you, mates. Howdy. Good to see you. Up towards the 20. Or is that the 40? Over the 40, sorry. Next carry. Up towards the halfway line from Leguier. Looked like a big body then. I thought I might have been a prop forward. Sim. Good to see you. Hello. New name in here. Welcome. Hope you're doing splendidly. So, penalty kick into touch for Toulouse. They've got a fresh set just in front of the red zone. I'm still going to struggle with names. We'll get there. There's a few that I'll just know. Dupree's going to play this for hands in a second. Going to shift the ball right. And it's going to be Belmas. Or Belma, I'll find out. Right at centre field, they're shifting it left. Looking to go out the back. Decent bit of pace here. Just a flat ball. Almost breaking through the line with O'Kane. Looking for a quick play the ball for Ashel Bott. Engage the line. Flat ball there. Almost through. Did they get the ball down? Little bit of chaos. Losing possession. Referee saying that's a knock on. 2.5 minutes gone. Good start there for Toulouse. Get themselves a penalty up the field. Decent bit of movement. It'll look quite quick. Who's winning the World Club Challenge in your opinion? I think on paper it's hard to look past the Broncos. But it will be their first proper game of the year. And they could be shaky. Potentially. At least at this point, Hull KR know what they need to work on. So that's their advantage. But I'll save it for the predictions video soon. Hamlin Ueli with a very strong carry up towards the 40 inside Toulouse territory. 3 minutes gone. Smoothie right to Pitts. Out the back to Lino. Good bit of movement here. Jowett then across to Scott. Good ball movement here. Good pace from both sides so far in the first few minutes. Fourth tackle only 20 metres out. Lino back towards centre field with Pitts. Takes the carry himself. Wearing number 14 this year. I think Tamanga's got 13. Smoothie 15 out. The last tackle goes right to Lino. Engages the line. Across to Jowett. Flicks the ball on. Tate kicks the ball through, tries to chase. Ashel Bott is there. Near the touchline, smashed into touch by Maxwell Jowetton. Maxwell is probably the right one. Well done, Ashel Bolt. Good effort. Bolt. I keep wanting to say Bolt. It's Bott. Still in the mood over KR losing on Thursday. My friend went to York today, and I gave him a fiver to kick the stadium. I'm sure it's crumbling. What do you think of the about Leeds yesterday? I didn't see it. I was at the Warrington. I'm a Y fan, so I was at the Warrington game against Saints. So if I can't find the full match, I'll have to watch the highlights. So 4 minutes and 15 seconds gone. Wakey, 10 metres out in centre field now with Pitts. Right to Lino. There's a switch back to Staunton. 3 defenders in the tackle. Yeah, Bradford were real solid before. Smoothie, left to Lino. Then across to Truman. Pops it across to Jowett. Under pressure, though, from Ruben Rennie. Again, I do know Rennie and Ulberg from Cook Islands in the Pacific Championships. Oof, they go down the short side left. There's a lost ball. Ulberg collects it. And Toulouse Olympique have the ball on their own 10. Both sides looking really lively. I think both seem up for this, which is great. You know, good stuff. I like it. That is 5 minutes gone. Ulberg with the next carry. Pumping his legs. Good return. Oh, good meters again. William Pricington is some player. Yes, he is. He certainly is. Could be England's #1 this year. With Wellesby, apparently Wellesby's out all season. If that's the case, then I think Price is up there. It could be Brimson again, but he might also be in the halves, so we'll see. Or Kai Taylor-Ray. Maybe. Next carry. Through centre field, Ashel Bott. Decent meters there over the halfway line. Last tackle coming up for Toulouse to go left to Lacans. And it's out on the full. 5.5 minutes gone. That's going to be an early mistake there, allowing Wakey to get some decent territory up the field. Fair is a bad match for us. Lund was awful, from what I hear. It wasn't televised for me. I'm quite a fan of Riley Lund. I guess maybe he made a couple of mistakes under the high ball, knock-on, stuff like that, possibly. He broke his arm. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is bad. 6 minutes gone in this game. Wakefield, with plenty of tackles left in this set, down the left edge of the field with Hall. Had a good year last year. Smoothly waiting at dummy half on Toulouse 40. Shifting it towards centre field and towards the right edge. Lino, little show and go. Gives it to Jared out the back. Wayward pass there to Tate on his outside. Not a great ball from Jarrett at the end there. Who won internet cutout? It was Hull FC. I forgot the name for a second there. It was Hull FC won 27-20. Who do you think the best fullback this year in Super League? Probably Jay Field. It's hard to look past Jay Field, isn't it? Thought Bradford Bulls didn't do that bad. Did they not? No, Bradford were real solid. I was very impressed with their effort. Especially in possession, they looked quite lively and moved the ball nicely. Just a few too many penalties, a few too many mistakes. But yeah, it was a real good effort from Bradford. The fans should be proud and happy with that. Just over 7 minutes gone. Toulouse in possession on the halfway line. Hands goes left to Tyler Dupree. Looks like he's bulked up a bit, but he's lost the ball. Referee saying a strip here, I think, actually. Yeah, it's a penalty for Toulouse. Yeah, Miller might have had a better year, but I think overall, I don't think you could ever really look past Jay Field. Oof. Tate tries to keep the ball in from the kick to touch, but it will go out, and Toulouse will get a fresh set of 6, 10 metres out. Over on the left edge of the field, waiting to tap and go. Yeah, hands it off to Tropy. And it's Dupree. New addition from the Wigan Warriors. Hands in centre field, goes right. There's a switch back here for Toulouse. And Belmas is going to have to play this a metre or two in front of the try line. Between the sticks, they launch it left. Ashel Bott pops the ball up. And Toulouse is going to be stopped about 4 or 5 metres out. Now back towards the middle. Shifting it right. Looking to attack the right edge. Little bit of room to run here, actually. Cesar Rouge. Almost through. Still another 3 or 4, maybe 5 metres out. Flat ball across. That's a... Could have been a dangerous one, but that is a knock on there from... I think that's Marion. Yes, it is. So Wakefield will have possession just in front of their own try line. Who's on next week? Hull KR versus Brisbane Broncos will be on Thursday. There's 3 games on the Saturday. I'll have to have a look a bit later on again. What do you think about Jake winning Man of Steel last year? I think Jake Connor winning it was a fair shout. Fair shout for me. Has Wakey lost the ball already? Just over 9 minutes gone. Wakey's first play, the lost ball. Oh, Scott is down. Scott is down. He's not in a good way. Toulouse players celebrating amongst each other. They're happy with the turnover there. Lacan's leading the way. Let's have a look, guys. Oh, is that a shoulder to the head? From Tropy. Fans chanting off. He did not look good. He's still down at the moment. Gotta just make sure there was actual contact with the head. That's what you gotta make sure. The more matches that are played, the more I think that it's going to happen. What do you mean? Oh, you mean like everyone else doesn't look that good, but Warrington look like one of the best teams this weekend, therefore it looks more likely that we're going to win it all. Is that what you mean? Because in the first 9 minutes and 18 seconds, Wakefield and Toulouse look like they're not going to win the grand final, therefore Warrington have a much better chance. Okay. Toulouse player has been placed on report. Is that false hope? Nothing wrong with just thinking it might be our year. Nothing wrong with that. Can see why I wanted Dufty gone. I don't really know what the internal problems were with Matt Dufty, but I had my confidence with Kai Taylor-Wright, and he had a full pre-season behind him as well, and he did a great job. Fantastic job. Warrington's year. Let's go. He's called it. Right, 10 metres out to lose in possession. Oof. Smashed into the ground. What a big hit there from Nicotimo onto O'Kane. Lacan's moving the ball right. Marion then hands it off to Jussom. Apparently that's how you pronounce it. I'll get there. In centre field now. Flat ball across to Dupree on his left. About 8 or 9 metres out. Left of the sticks. Hands. Shifting it right. Now in centre field. Marion will straighten up and carry the ball. He's going to be stopped a metre or two in front of the left post. Great chance for Toulouse here with 10 minutes gone. Let's get the first points of the game. Shifting it right, attacking that right edge again. They had some space before. Great ball. Oh, could have been a great ball across, but the touch from Rourke ends that attack. That's a good touch there. Really important. I forgot to end the vote. My bad, pimp. My bad. Can you do a sleep stream? Do you know what? That would earn me some decent money, wouldn't it? But I don't know if I'm confident for that. Because I snore. Unfortunately, so I can't do that. To be fair, Leeds lost more because half our team was gone. They were missing a few, I know. Lacan's nearly in, actually. He gets over the line, but I don't think he gets the ball down. Yeah, that ball is just held up. Good effort there. Good effort. Then Jowett just decides to strip the ball away for whatever reason. 10.5 minutes gone. Toulouse will replay this ball on the 10. Left of the post, they go right. Still shifting it right. That right edge looks like something could happen over there. Rennie with a carry. Again, he is quite elusive from inside the red zone, so they've got to watch out for him. He can shrug off a few defenders. It is Dupree, 10 metres out. Cutting back towards the right-hand side of the field. He's going to be stopped 3 or 4 metres in front of the try line, right at the posts. Hands, waits at dummy half. Shifting it left to Marion. Then to Lacan's. Pops up to O'Kane. Flicks the ball back to Ashel Bott. But he's going to lose the ball forwards, and Staunton will collect it. Who do you reckon wins the Challenge Cup? If Warrington are a better team than they were last year, I'm not against saying Warrington, because we always have a good Challenge Cup run. Even in years we don't look that good, we can still do something in the Challenge Cup. Plus, we've been in the final for 2 years running, and one of those years, we were poor. So I might say Warrington. You can't look past the likes of Wigan and KR if they get back to how they were and stuff like that. And maybe Lee. Lee could be up there. But Warrington have a good history with the Cup, so I'll go with Warrington. Over the 20, with Wakefield in possession. Smoothie goes right to Nicotimo. Strong hit there from the defenders. Up towards the 30. 12 minutes gone. Shifting the ball back towards the middle. McMeekin with the next carry. Gets through a hell of a lot of work during games. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets through the entire first half. Maybe some of the second. Paul Vaughan did 52 minutes. And then came on for the final 10. Well, Smoothie takes Wakey up towards the halfway line. That's to Lino on the last. Hits the belly of the ball. Bit of a skewed kick, but the bounce might work out. It is collected. Rourke tries to hand the ball back inside to Hall, but it is in the hands of Ashelbot. Launches the ball across. Bit of room for Ligier down the left-hand side here. Cuts back inside. Bit of room to run. Great return there from Toulouse, getting out of trouble. Up towards their own 30. So decent effort there from Toulouse. Wakey nearly getting, some fortunate bounces. Approaching 13 minutes. Brendan Hands shifting the ball right. Next carry from Toulouse takes him over the halfway line with 3 tackles to go in this set. Jussom, apparently, is how you pronounce it, I guess. Belmas taking him up towards Wakey's 30. He's now with Marion. Out the back to Lacans. Fakes the switch back. Then to Ashelbot. Good bit of pace here on this play. They try and kick the ball through. It is collected by Lino. Ashelbot wanted a 6 again. Or something like that. Or a knock-on, I think he wanted. Sorry. There's a carry up towards the 20. Toulouse look pretty lively moving the ball around. They look quite quick. 13.5 minutes gone. Wakey in possession up towards their own 30. 3 tackles in this set as well. Nicotimo with the latest carry. I think it was. Corey Hall with the next carry. Making a few extra meters. 40-20 attempt here from Tyson Smoothie. Can he find the touchline? Ligier just keeps it just in field. And he'll collect the ball as well. Under pressure, though, from a few Wakey defenders. He's going to be stopped just short of his own 20. Why for the treble, I guess? Well, you've called it. You've called it. No, and I think Warrington will win because they look a lot stronger. We do. We do. Very impressed with yesterday, but obviously consistency is huge. Ulberg with the next carry for Toulouse up towards their own 30. Just over 14 minutes gone. Next carry, I believe that's Ruben Rennie. It's a few metres shy of the 40. Quick play the ball as well. Hands a little bit slow there. It's with Ashelbot. Down the right edge of the field. Was Ashelbot at Leeds previously? Where did he used to play in Super League? He was a youngster at a Super League club, but I can't remember where. I've got Leeds in my head, but I don't know if that's right. If someone could correct me, that would be great. And on the return, Jarrett takes it just over the 10 and loses the ball. It's going to be, is it first knock on Wakey, I think? Double knock on, but first knock on Wakey. Who's that Ashelbot? Well, I don't know. He was a youngster somewhere, but I can't remember who. Who's your least favourite and favourite player in Super League this year? Oh, I don't know about least favourite. I don't know if I want to say that. I don't know if I can even think of one, to be honest. Favourite. I really like Josh Thulis. I mean, I'm a big fan of him. I think his work rate is unbelievable. He's such a reliable player as well. I do like Kai Taylor-Ray. I like Jay Field. Different players around the league as well. So off the back of the scrum, bit of space here. Possibly in for a try. Ashelbot gets the ball down to Toulouse. The new kids on the block, they're getting it done, mate. They've moved the ball around to either edge pretty quickly so far in this game, the first opening 15 minutes. Toulouse have looked really quick in possession. They've looked good. And they've come close on a few occasions here. Toulouse are looking alright. So we could be looking at another potential upset. The newcomers are really doing a cracking job so far. Let's have a look again. Out the back of the scrum, left to Lacans, then out the back to Ashelbot. Straight into, was that Scott? Spins, gets the ball down. Much smaller body compared to the rest of them on the line there, but barges him over, spins, gets the ball down. It was Tate, sorry. Good work from Ashelbot. That's solid work. We're going to win it. We're actually going to do it. Well, we're going to wait till Wigan play tomorrow. Let's just hang fire. Let's just wait. Right, conversion near the left touch line. This will be a tough kick here. Steps up for the kick, and it is swinging. Oh, I think it was swinging from left to right. There's a weird sort of curve on that one, but just hits the post. It's going to say 4-0 for Toulouse. In our game, I don't know how the challenge at the end was inconclusive. Oh, just because they couldn't tell whether it was touched or not. I agree. I couldn't really tell whether it was touched. Right, Wakey will get us back underway in a second. The clock is stopped on 17 minutes and 20 seconds. And we're back underway. As all three newcomers have been the first try scorer in their games. Interesting. Who's the guy you were talking about before? That youngster? Ashel Bolt, the fullback for Toulouse. I'm sure he was in an academy for a Super League club a few years back, but I'm not sure where. Next carry down the left edge for Toulouse. Takes them up towards their own 30. There's a strong run there. Not sure who that was from. There's a strong run either way. Dupree through centre field. Wrapped up by Smoothie and Hamlin-Ueli. Pitts is there to help out as well. Was it Widnes? That sounds right, actually. You might be right with Widnes. That does sound familiar. So kick towards the back right. Jowett collects it. And he stopped just short of his own 20. It's on the screen, mate, down the left-hand side. It's on the... There? Am I pointing the right way? That way. It's there. Up. Top of the list. 18.5 minutes gone. Wakefield in possession. Pitts with the carry. Through centre field. Few metres shy of halfway. Last tackle coming up for Wakefield. Right to Mason Lino. Puts boot to ball. Ashelbot underneath this one. Collects it cleanly over the 20. And is eventually brought down. Could have been a 6 again there. Truman holding on a bit too long there. Legier with the next carry up towards the 30. Plain Lover is back. Hello. Welcome back. Good to see you. Lacans hands the ball off to Ulberg on his right. Makes a few metres over the 30. Oh, Harry. What was your... Yes, I remember somebody being called Harry, but what was your previous name on YouTube? 19.5 minutes gone. Toulouse on the last tackle, just inside Wakefield territory. There's a kick towards the back right. Jowett underneath it. Decent chase, though. Jowett under pressure. Shrugs off one, and then possibly a high shot from Ulberg. Referee says play on. Crowd's not happy with that. Crowd is not happy. Where in Warrington do you live? What I mean by that is whereabouts, not the specific street. I think I'll just, for privacy, I'll just keep that under wraps. I'm happy to say that I live in Warrington, but just for the sake of extended privacy, I'll leave that out. 20 minutes gone. First quarter of the game is now finished. Up towards the 30 with Nicotimo. Is now with McMeekin. Taking a carry through the middle. Stopped on the 40. Oh, Mycroft. Oh, yes, Mycroft. Sorry. I recall now. He played for Huddersfield. Oh, okay. Legier with a return here. Just over the 20. That's a pretty big body for a winger, to be honest. So his return carries might be decent. Next carry for Toulouse. Takes him just over the 30. Ulberg with the next one up towards the 40 in Toulouse own territory. Third tackle coming up for Olympique. Brendan Hans shifting it right. Next carry from Ruben Rennie. Over halfway inside Wakefield territory. 2 tackles to go in this set. Now with Marion trying to go at the back. Shoots it across. Bit of space. They look quick. Toulouse look really quick. Just keep going. What are you doing? Just keep going. Lacan's in possession off the back of an offload. Just commit to the corner. What are they doing? Marion in possession, shifting it right. Rouge with a kick towards the back right corner. We've got a contest. Rourke goes up, collects it cleanly. Mate, what are you doing? Toulouse look good though, don't they? They look quick moving the ball around. They look alright. And Wakey, I think, are kind of struggling to get up the field. Toulouse are restricting meters quite well here. Next carry from Hamanueli. Toulouse look alright. Shifting it right to Mason Lino, then to Staunton. Over the 30. A few extra meters as well, and that's about it. Now Mason Lino on the last tackle hits the belly of the ball. Going to be plenty of spin on this one. It's going to bounce once. Nicely for Ulberg. Pops up for him. Collects it over the 30. Up towards the 40. Hits a defensive wall. Bumps him off. Keeps going. And makes an extra 8 meters there. Good stuff from Ulberg. That's what he's important for. Rennie with a carry down the right edge of the field. Shifting it back towards the middle. Toulouse will be stopped on the 40 with 3 tackles still to go in this set. They're in good field position here. 22 and a half minutes gone. Sorry. Dupree with the next carry up towards the 30. Finally brought down. Brendan Hands in centre field. Goes right to Marion. Flat ball across to Belmas. Brought down on the 20. Now down the short side right, Cesar Rouge kicks back towards the posts. Could be an awkward one here. Ashelbot goes up, but Jowett collects cleanly. He was going to be tackled in the in-goal area, but it's going to be a penalty. I think he's tackled in the air. Let's have a look again. Yeah, I think Ashelbot is going for the ball initially, but then kind of commits to the man. So, yeah, that's okay, I think. 23 and a half minutes gone. Penalty kick into touch from Wakey. They'll start a fresh set, 25 out from their own try line. And Scott will be re-entering the field of play very soon. Vangenaar with a carry. He's finally on the field. Or has he been on the field for a bit? I'm not too sure. Hamanueli with a carry. Smoothie. Right to McMeekin. He takes it over the halfway line for Wakefield. They've got 3 tackles left in this set. They could end up inside the red zone in a second. Smoothie. Left to Truman. Steps off his left foot, but good tackle there from Juswame. Who knows? Ball is lost backwards by Wakey, but recovered by Hamanueli up towards Toulouse 30. Last tackle coming up for Trinity. They go down the left-hand side. Truman with a chip towards the back left. Ulberg underneath it goes up, collects cleanly, and is hit by Corey Hall. Rourke there to help out as well. Toulouse inside their own 10. Rennie with the next carry just over the 10. Legier with the next carry. Strong carry, bringing them just shy of their own 30. Approaching 25 minutes. Ashelbot with a great scoop. Ashelbot with a great scoop from dummy half. Still going up towards halfway. He's killing it so far. He looks so lively. Trapeze or Trapeze? I don't know. I think they just said Trapeze. 25 minutes gone. Toulouse. Last tackle just inside Wakey's territory. Go down the short side left. Lacan space behind the ruck. Steps. He looks good as well. They'll turn over the ball in the 20. If he could have got an offload, that would be huge. But it's a good effort anyway. Good effort. Toulouse have been the better side so far. By a fair margin too. I was expecting Wakey to be able to get up the field fairly easily. But they're not. It's now down the left edge with Nicotimo. Wakefield now near the halfway line with 3 tackles left to go. And it's actually going to be a 6 again. So at this point, you'd expect Wakey to be inside the red zone by the end of this set. It's Rourke back towards the middle with Truman. Steps off his right foot into Juswame. Could be any. Jazz Tavanga's on the field. Here we go. He's going to be a great player off the bench. Offloads the ball. It's now in Mason Lino. Steps or fakes. Steps. Cuts back inside. And he's going to be stopped on the 10. Great chance for Wakey now to equalise and possibly take the lead after 26 minutes. It's right to Truman. Flat ball to Staunton. He's going to be stopped 5 metres out. Over near the right edge, Jowett back towards the middle. with Vangenart. He stopped 3 or 4 metres out. He's going to play it for Smoothie. In centre field now with Truman. Across to Lino. Then across the hall, 2v1 against Ulberg. In the corner is Josh Rourke. Wakefield finally equalised after being under a hell of a lot of pressure. But Mr. Villa would like to check this one. Yadrongo. Sorry. That wasn't cool. That's just me, I guess. Anyway, let's have a look at this one. Wagwan, as the kids say these days. Possible obstruction somewhere. That might be what they're looking at. I'm not too sure. See, Jastovanga is fine. Nicotimo is... Well, Rennie commits to Nicotimo. That's the thing. I don't know how they're going to call this. Would they say that Nicotimo can't break through the defensive line because he's already been engaged by Ruben Rennie? Possibly. Cheers, lad. Cheers. He's punched him. What you on about? Who do you think has been Warrington's best winger for the past 10 years? Probably between Ashton and Charnley. 2016. 2016 we didn't have... Monaghan left before 2016, so... could have been Monaghan. Since 2016. Penny was still there in 2016. Charlie's a shout. Lynham was good for us, actually. Lynham was really good for us. It is probably Ashton. I think this is a try. I think. So on-field decision was no try. They went to the video ref, and the decision is a try. Croissant. All right, it is now level at 4 apiece. Quatre. Six. Potentially six. Never forget Liner for that try against Saints. It was great. It was great. Using any new icons on the graphic this season? Not really. Not really. I've still got the same soundboard stuff. I've got the Warrington Wolves try animation. The kick is... Oh, it's good. It is good. I've got the Warrington Wolves try animation, and I've still got the Hull KR and Wigan away try animation for the grand final. So I've got 2 proper animations, but I'm not really gonna use them. I don't think I need them. I was considering adding more things to the soundboard, really, but I think it's fine as is. I like the graphics as they are. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Never forget the baby emoji. Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah. So on the side, I'll still have the yellow card, the red card, and the injury symbol. I've not done any of the injuries yet so far in the games, but yeah, the baby one. I remember that. So there's a penalty for Wakey. They've now finally got the lead after nearly half an hour. That was in the... Was that in this playoff game? In the left to right try game. I think it was that one. 28.5 minutes on the clock. Wakefield in possession with a fresh set of 6 off the back of the penalty. Jastovanga. No, they said the wrong name. It is Jastovanga. With a carry up towards Toulouse 40. Next carry from pitch through centre field up towards Toulouse 30. Waking good territory again. Maybe got the momentum behind them now. It is with Nicotimo down the left edge of the field. On the 20. Inside the red zone, 29 minutes gone. 2 tackles left in this set. Smoothie. Back towards the middle to Truman. Switches back to Wangenaar. And Wakey will have this last play of the set 15 metres out. They go down the short side left to Truman. Ball across to Nicotimo. Maybe just trying to pin them back into the corner. I think that's okay. That's not a bad selection there from Wakey. And Toulouse will play this 5 out from their own try line. Rennie with the carry just over the 10. 29.5 minutes gone. Next carry from Ulberg. Is it Ulberg? I don't think. Oh, it might not be. Or is it? Yes, it is. Next carry from Laguerre. His carry's been great at the backfield as well. Next carry through centre field for Keita. Up towards their own 40. 2 tackles left for Toulouse. Hans goes on the right-hand side of the field. Rouge just behind the 40, I think, going for 40-20. It looks okay. Jowett nearly keeps it in, but that is going to be a 40-20. Or 40-10. They will get possession on the 10. Rouge just behind the 40. Just. Unless Wakey want to challenge it and say that he was just over it. Well, good effort from Jowett, but that is good stuff. Good stuff from Cesar Rouge. Toulouse, 10 metres out, 30 minutes and 30 seconds gone. Okay. Butler. Former Warrington Wolves player, actually. Brendan Hans in centre field. Switches back to Bretherton. Wait, is it Brotherton or Bretherton? I'm sure it said Bretherton. It is Bretherton. Lacan shifting it right. Rouge, Ashelbot. Ball across to Rennie. Near the back right corner. 31 minutes on the clock. Second tackle for Toulouse. Only 3 metres out. Back towards the middle to Rouge. There's then a switch back to Keita. 5 metres out. Hands at dummy half right at the post. Left to Rouge. Pops the ball up to Bretherton. Bretherton's a big bloke, actually. He's going to play this a metre in front of the try line. Left of the post. They go short side left to Lacans. O'Kane drags him to inches in front of the try line. Gets over the try line, actually, possibly. Has to play it. Oh, it's going to be a penalty. Penalty to Toulouse. They're saying that Lino stole the ball. Okay. I thought he would have just let him play on. Like, just let him play the ball and get on with it. 32 minutes on the clock. Penalty for Toulouse. Do they want to go for 2 here? I did say that Bradford should have just tapped and gone, which Toulouse will do as well, instead of taking the 2. I like this. Plus, they look like they can score again. They've looked very lively in possession. What's the ball boy doing? What is he doing? Lacans now to Bretherton. Was looking for an offload for a second. He's going to be stopped just short of the 10 in centre field. 32.5 minutes gone. Brendan Hans in centre field goes right. Toulouse still shifting it right. Oof. Rouge just keeping a hold of possession there. Hans right at the post. Left to Butler. He's put on a bit of weight as well. Bloody hell. 5 metres out. Hans goes right to Rouge. Over the top. Could be Ulberg in the corner. Has to cut back inside. Good bit of work there from Paul Ulberg. Gets the ball down. Toulouse going to retake the lead. That's a great ball over the top. Great bit of extra work there from Ulberg. Toulouse have looked really good. There was obviously that period off the back of a penalty and a 6 again. Wakey got some good territory. But Toulouse, they've been good. They've piled on a lot of pressure so far in this half. And it's now 8-6. Good stuff. Great ball over the top from Rouge. There's a good recovery attempt there from Jowett and Hall. There's good effort, busting their arses, getting across, busting their backsides. But Ulberg with the step. Truman trying to get a tackle in, but he's too close to the line anyway. Fair enough. I'm liking what Toulouse is doing. I'm liking it. Be honest, what chance would you give Warrington right now on coming first and winning the grand final? If I'm basing that purely off what I've seen in round 1, I would say Warrington are the second best performers right now, likely behind Lee. I do need to watch that game. So we're probably tied Lee in terms of performance only, up there with Lee. But I'm only basing it off round 1, that's it. The kick from the right touchline is... Oh, it hits the post and it's no good. It is no good. .34.5 minutes just gone. Approaching the final few minutes of the first half. I did say 28-8 to Wakey. So... It's on. It's on. Right, here we go. Max Jarrett will get us back underway in a second. And here we go. We kick towards the back left. Collected by Ashelbot. Got there in the end. Bretherton. Strong carry over the 10. He is massive, him, actually. 35 minutes gone. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Butler with the next carry. Their forwards look big. Their forwards look really big. And the guys in the backs, the great carries early on in sets as well. Toulouse have a good look inside here. Up towards their own 40. With Cater. 35.5 minutes gone. 2 tackles to go in this set for Toulouse. Ashelbot with the next carry on the 4th tackle. Up towards halfway. He was looking for an offload for a second. Yeah, true. SCSA, an absolute monster. It's now Cesar Rouge with the kick on the last tackle here. Jowett underneath it, collects just in front of his own 10. Returns it up towards the 20. And the ball comes out. That is a knock-on from Max Jowett. Do they want to challenge it? They have one. They could challenge it if they want to. No, I think he's lost that. There is a hand on the ball from Bretherton, but I think it's the movement from Jowett that pops the ball out. I don't think there's any strip on it. I think Bretherton's got a hand on the ball, but I don't think there's any strip there. Ball already looks loose. Oh, maybe that was... Okay, there is... Yeah, his hand's on the ball and it looks like... Yeah, that might be a strip, actually. That might be a strip. Okay, penalty for Wakefield. So with just less than 4 minutes to go, they'll start a fresh set by the halfway line. Three and a half minutes to go. Wakey inside Toulouse territory. Jazz Tavanga with a carry up towards the 40. Gets an offload as well. Mason Lino collects it. Steps off his right foot. And gets back to where Jazz Tavanga was previously. Tyson Smoothie in centre field. Goes right to Vanganart. He's stopped on the 30. Smoothie in centre field. Left to Truman. Pops it up to Tavanga. He takes it up towards the 20. 3 minutes to go. 2 tackles left. Mason Lino. Ball to Truman. Can he get the ball off? Not quite. Stopped on the 10. Last tackle for Wakey. Right at the post. Smoothie pops it up to Vanganart. He's going to be stopped a metre or two short the try line. Again, turns over the ball in good territory. That's alright for Wakey. Not a bad place to turn the ball over. 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. I think that's Cater with the... No, it's not. That is Allberg with the next carry, just over the 10. They've got a long way to go here, Toulouse. A long way to go. Garriga's play for Warrington. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. Who was the French guy? Who was the French guy we had? He was a back rower. Oh, what was his name? He was always a workhorse. I can't... Oh, what was his name now? High ball collected by Jowett just short of the 20. I'm trying to think of the Warrington player that we had that was French. He was a back rower. Oh, what was his name? No, it wasn't Guisset. It wasn't Guisset. What was his name? He wore a cap. Now down the right edge of the field with Wakey in possession. Minute 15 to go. No, not Cassiano. French player. Benjamin Julien. That's the one. Benjamin Julien. 1 minute to go. Cesar Rouge in possession. It's going to be a penalty for Toulouse here. Right. Any more points in this half? 40 seconds to go. Toulouse might want to go for... I mean, they probably won't go for a point. They could do if they want to be careful for penalties later on, but 30 seconds left, they'll likely just go for the extra points. Another try. They could get one. They look good. Rennie plays it for Jusume. Again, who knows? Keita with the carry. Sorry, Butler up towards the 10 and just over it. It is with Lacans. Flat ball. That's Butler. Keita was previous. I'm getting there. Hands left of the post, short side left to Lacans. Flat ball across. Good defensive work from Wakey. Hooter's about to sound. The hooter does sound. Do they let him get a playoff? Yes, they do. Lacans kicks towards the posts. It is collected cleanly by Tyson Smoothie. And he's just going to take the tackle here. And that is going to be half time. Toulouse with the lead. Damn. Wow. New teams really surprised me this year. Really good stuff. Very impressive work. Wakefield 6, Toulouse 8. That's it's a decent game. It's a decent game. Yeah, I'm surprised as well. I thought they would have said that's it, but oh well. Oh well. Right, so for my half-time analysis of this game, I would say Toulouse have been the better side. I think Wakey have struggled at times to get the ball up the field. I think they've been helped mostly by penalties and 6-agains. I think moving the ball around Wakey look fine, but they're not exactly... They're not executing as quickly as they normally do. They don't look as dangerous with ball in hand. Toulouse have been set defensively. They've been very solid in defence. They've moved the ball around better than Wakey. I think they've done a better job at marching up the field. And I think they've restricted meters fairly well against Wakefield through the middle too. So, in and out possession, Toulouse, I think, have been the better side on both sides of the ball. Toulouse is doing alright. And Ashelbot looks quick. Lacans looks lively, so does Rouge. Now, we know Rouge is a decent player anyway. Rennie and Ulberg, good carries at the backfield, same with Laguerre. Dupree, Butler, Bretherton, they look solid through the middle. I had no clue about Bretherton. Not a single clue, but he looks massive. I knew Dupree would be a big inclusion, but yeah, Butler and Bretherton off the bench, they look huge. And Garrigues, I don't think we've seen him yet, so not too sure. Not too sure. So we got tries from Ashelbot and Ulberg for Toulouse, and then Rourke for Wakefield. Jowett with 1 conversion, Rouge with 2 missed conversions. Could be a 6-point lead. They were both tough conversions, though, you know, near the touchline, so tough stuff. Tough stuff indeed. I'll put up a poll for the second half. Who will win? Okay. Poll is up on the stream. Big fan of Harvey Hill in our game. Very good signing. Yeah, he looked big. I don't recall him being that big, but unless he just bulked up a bit in the off season. But it looked massive. Massive. So another reminder for people. If you want to follow me on social media, you can do. The links are in the description down below. So follow me on socials. I'm going to be using them a lot more this year. Follow me on TikTok as well. If you haven't already, if you've got it, that would be greatly appreciated. There's, you know, stream highlights and other content on there too, from time to time. Plus my Warrington vs Saints match reaction or match review is over there. And if you want to become a member, there's a QR code on screen or link in the description to become a member. It's up to you. Do what you like, eh? You know, do what you like. But the option's there. Just so you know. Just so you know. Stuart, howdy, sir. Hope you're doing well. Evening, mate. Good to have Rugby League back. It certainly is. I don't think there's been a single disappointing game yet. Of the ones I've watched anyway, I've not been able to watch the other 2 games from yesterday yet. I saw Warrington Saints, but so far every game that I've seen has been good. It's been good. What do you think of the Warrington debutants? Who was on debut? Well, it was Josh Smith's first Super League debut. I think he was quite solid. It was under a bit of pressure against Carl Fell. It's a tough battle in the corner. But I think Josh Smith was fine. I think Hopwarte was solid. Good carries out the backfield. Defensively solid as well. Could be good for this season. Who else? Liam Byrne first in Super League. Workhorse on both sides of the ball. I think Liam Byrne is a huge addition. Kalepi Tangano, also Super League debut for Warrington as well, was huge when he came on. Who else debuted? Sipley. Sipley was massive. Sipley is huge. Great runner. Great ball runner. And am I missing anyone else? I might be missing one from the bench, I'm not sure. But I was very happy, very impressed. Was surprised by Bradford, to be fair. They were good in possession. Maybe say we don't look complacent. Or we didn't look complacent. Yeah, I think Bradford can be proud of that effort. They just need to make sure they're not giving away as many penalties. For a start, like, they can get the ball up the field. They can move the ball around. Just don't give away as many penalties. Cameron. Has been a while, mate. Bet you was happy with the result yesterday. Can't wait for tomorrow. The Tigers. Yes, I was very happy. Very proud of the effort. I think the thing that impressed me the most is, like, Saints did open us up on the edges from time to time. Like, they'd get a 2v1, get it to the winger, make an extra 10 metres. But our ability to scramble, get across, and shut that down as soon as possible was huge. And then to get set defensively, like, that was huge. The work rate in defence was unbelievable. For the first 25-30 minutes of the second half, when we were under that much pressure, kind of felt like Saints were going to get some points at some point. Like, it was just going to happen. And they had 1 or 2 tries overturned anyway. But with the amount of defensive work we had to deal with, I think we were very impressive. So I'm very proud of that. Doing well from sunny Cumbria. Lovely stuff. Lovely, lovely stuff. Cass will be 12th in the table come Sunday night. You never know. You never know. The catch by Smith, where he beat Felt. It was just able to stay in play. He was able to get a goal. Was great. Oh, yeah, the one where... Because it looked like Felt was going to climb over him. Smith caught the ball, got past Felt, and then it was a 1v1 against Robertson and barged his way over the try line. That was good stuff. The new rules are good, but the fact the refs are so inconsistent isn't great. Going to be ref dependent weekly, what's allowed and what's not. That could be a possibility. You might be right, Finn. I do like the fact that the ruck is quicker. It's going to suit the hookers massively. And there's a lot of great hookers in this league that could do a lot of damage. So it just means the game's going to be quicker and more exciting, which I'm liking already. But sometimes I look at a 6 again or a penalty that's given and I think, what are you like seeing there? Like, if it just looks normal, what are you actually seeing? But I trust the refs to get it right most of the time. So 70% completion from Wakey, that's not good enough. 79% from Toulouse is fine. 80% is normally a good benchmark. 707 metres for Toulouse to 558 for Wakey. More tackles for Wakey. 21 missed tackles for Wakey, 11 for Toulouse. 7 errors for Wakey, 5 for Toulouse. And over double the play the balls inside the opposition, 20 for Toulouse as well. Toulouse have been the better side. If Cass beat Wigan, warranted it with the league. Good point. Yeah, 21 missed tackles is not. It's not great. But I think Toulouse have done good stuff. A lot of the penalties for Lee versus Leeds were holding down. Going to take a minute for teams to adjust to it. Yeah. Also, aren't they clamping down on players in the ruck? Like if, previously when they play the ball and somebody's just sort of like lying on the ground in the fetal position and the ball rolls and touches them, they don't move. The hooker has to step over them to pick the ball up. They've got to get out of the way now. Like, they can't be in the ruck in any way, shape or form. I'm pretty sure that's a new rule as well, I think. From the way that things have been decided by refs so far, I think they're clamping down on that. Which I appreciate, but sometimes hookers do milk it a bit. Like, oh, look at this giant step I have to take to get over this 5 foot tall fullback. Can't wait for the sleep stream. I don't think that's happening, sir. I don't think it's happening. What do you think about the video ref system being similar to the NRLs? I think it's a good thing. We might get a few occasions where it feels a bit like VAR, where at this point in football, you score a goal and then you're just kind of waiting for it to not be a goal. But I think luckily in Rugby League, there's more... I think there's more margin... Is it more or less margin for error is better? I think it's just going to be easier in Rugby League to not have so many of those moments where it's just stripped away. Because a lot of the times it'll be given as a try, they'll check in the background, there's nothing wrong, it's all good to go. There'll be a couple of times where it's overturned and it'll get a little bit annoying. But I think it's the right call to speed the game up. Because if a ref is pretty sure, they can just give it and they'll have a look anyway. Rather than saying, oh, I'm pretty sure and I'll use video ref for the sake of it. It's like, give the try. If you're that confident, video ref's going to check anyway. It's alright. So I think it's a good thing. Played RL 26 earlier. It was slightly better. Don't know if they've changed anything, but it feels better. Are you going to play it again anytime soon? That's not the first time somebody has said that it is now a better game. Whenever I've been told that it's been better, it has not felt better. So I will play 1 or 2 games, but if it's not up to a standard where I want to play it regularly and on stream, then I'm not going to play it. I can't do it. Toulouse look faster, stronger than Wakey. So much for these new teams struggling. Yeah, true, Mike. Very true. They've really surprised me. They've really surprised me. Or maybe I've just underestimated them, to be honest. I think it goes to show the gap between the Championship and Super League is not as big as people think. Like, I understand there is a gap, and some of the best teams will destroy some of the worst Championship teams. Like, they will batter them. Saints versus Workington, prime example. But I think the gaps with a lot of teams isn't that big. And you take out Warrington were last year. Like, Warrington were a below-average team. Below average to poor team last year. And were nearly beaten by Widnes, who I think were a mid-table-ish side. Mid to top of the table, or top end of the table side. So I don't think the gap's that big. The difference is just the quality of opponents they play, how regularly they train, and for how long for facilities, coaches, experience. That's the difference. But the gap, I don't think is that big. Some of the penalties given to Saints, because there was someone in the way of the ruck, was stupid. Seeing as for most of our players couldn't move out of the way in time if they tried. Yeah, it was a bit frustrating at times. Like, what do you want them to do? Like, just pick the ball up and go. But I'm sure... I have noticed in the past few years, we've all probably noticed it as well, in the past few years when new rules are in place, there's a lot of decisions early on in the season where it's a bit funky. We're not too sure if we like what's going on. But they do make adjustments. If they do need to change things, they review it every single week. So if they think that things need to change, they will change it. Remember seeing the vids of those kids trying to scrap on the pitch at the witness friendly? What a bunch of animals. Scoundrels. It's an outrage. A scandal. Wait. Everton played on Tuesday. Did Everton have a game today? No. Oh, it's United on the Monday the 23rd. Oh, okay. Oh, I've got to wait another week. 9 days. Damn. God, Everton's so frustrating this year. It's getting right on my nerves. Just when you think you could move up the table or sit in a good spot. Yeah, like when they made the changes for high shots, we saw a red or two every round for... Yes, exactly. Like the... do you remember the Farmanu Brown one on Ben Curry? Like, it was just a clash of heads and he got a red card. That was ridiculous, that. But they did change it, which is good. FA Cup week, at least it doesn't clash with Super League. That's good. We're getting prime-time television on Sky Sports Plus. Great. Either sleep stream or backflip. I'd rather do a sleep stream because I don't want to break my neck from a backflip. Plus, no one wants to see that. Actually, people probably do want to see me do a backflip. You'll never see it. But I'm not doing either. Have you been to a Toffees game in the new ground yet? I've not. Me and my mum are both Everton fans, so we've been talking about trying to go. There's only a few games left, so I do need to look at the schedules and stuff because I don't want it to clash with games that I plan to stream. So I have been there for the Ashes, and it was great. But we are going to try and get to a game this year. If not, we will probably get to one next year. How much would you have to donate for a sleep stream? I think, actually, what's minimum wage? I'll times that by 8. I think it's like £11 something. Let's say £12. Times 8, 96 quid. Plus interest, let's say 200 quid. Because it ain't happening. You're a Liverpool fan, but I'll give the ground looks good. It does. And the whole thing about it looking, like, feeling closer, it really does feel close. I went to Goodison I had a season ticket for like 8 years. I went to Goodison. That felt quite compact, but Phil Dickinson is ridiculous. Back underway. Wakey kick to Toulouse. Bretherton with the first carry over the 10. Pumping his legs. God, he's a unit. Yeah, the first derby there is going to be insane. Next carry from Butler. Just down the left of just left of centre field. We do a magic in person. No. I'll be streaming those games. Just because all the games will be televised so I can do all the streams. Right, next carry down the left edge up towards the 40 for Toulouse. 2 tackles left in this set. On the 40, shifting it right. Rouge with a switch back to Jussom. That's what they're saying. Jussom. Okay. Brennan Hands, waits at dummy half. Just short of the halfway line, it's right to Cesar Rouge. Underneath it is Jowett, collects it cleanly on his own 20, cutting back towards the middle, and he's going to be stopped on the 30. Egg is in the Egg Power Rankings. Yeah, the French derby could be good. Smoothie at dummy half. Jazz Tavanga now takes it over the halfway line. And 2 tackles left in this set for Wakefield. Smoothie down the right edge now with Pitts. Then hands it off to Staunton. Bumps off Lecans. But he just manages to keep a hold of his legs there, which is good stuff. Up towards the 30. Last tackle. Mason Lino looking to the short side right. Legier underneath it. Collects it cleanly. Under pressure, though, from Scott and Tate. But he takes it. Cater has to go to dummy half. Hands the ball off. Toulouse stuck behind the 10 at the moment. This could be a great chance for Wakey to pin the mark. 2 minutes gone in the second half. Lecans gives it to Ulberg, but he knocks the ball on. Gifting territory. Gifting territory. Damn. Late night stream instead? I don't know. I mean, I could do late night streams just sort of playing random video games, but I don't know. Don't Wigan play a game in Paris this season? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Can't remember when that is. Out the back of the scrum, we go left to Truman. He switches back to Corey Hall. He takes it just over the 10. Nearly 3 minutes gone in the second half. Smoothie, left of the sticks, goes right to Tavanga. Plays it for Smoothie. Incorrect play of the ball, possibly. I think... Yes, it is. Incorrect play of the ball. Against who? It's Catalans. It's in Paris. 43 minutes gone in this game so far. Wakey had a chance to really pile the pressure on... Wakey had the chance to pile the pressure on Toulouse then. Incorrect play of the ball from Jazz Tavanga. Silly. Yesterday's schedule was good, to be fair. Enjoyed the 6 PM game. Oh yeah, because it was in France. They're an hour ahead, aren't they? So, oh, this will be 10 o'clock in France right now for the Toulouse fans. Actually, thinking about it. First carry of this set is from Ruben Rennie. Just over the 10, but he's pushed back by about 4 defenders. Plays it for Hands. He gives it to Ulberg. Catches the ball cleanly this time. Pumping his legs just shy of the 20. Good carry. 4 minutes gone in the second half. Hands goes left. Shifting it left still. Lecans switches back to... Still don't know his name yet. I think that might be okay, actually. And it's going to be a penalty for Toulouse. Not clearing the ruck. Vangenaar. It was okay. Yeah, it was okay with the carry. Let's have a look at this. Was he just in the tackle for too long? Yeah. Toulouse find touch, and they'll start a fresh set from the halfway line. Good territory here for Toulouse Olympique. First carry takes him just short of Wakey's 40. With Trapiche. Shifting it right. Now in centre field. Moving the ball across. Rouge. Then across to Jusson. I'll get there with that. Jusson. Hands. Right at centre field. Comes back towards the middle to Bretherton. Straightens up. Takes the carry. Still going over the 30. It's been really impressive so far. Hands now in centre field. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Shifting it left. Couple of steps back inside from Cater. 2 tackles to go. 15 metres out. Down the short side left. With Lecans. Switches back. Trapiche. Inside the 10. Maybe 5 or 6 metres out. There's a kick through towards the sticks. Got a lucky bounce there. And a Wakey player has kicked that over the dead ball line. I think it was Jowett. So that'll be a goal line dropout for Wakefield. It will. It will. Didn't even know there was a 6 p.m. game. I checked my phone for the results at half-time. I'm sure Catalan's match had already ended. Yeah, it kind of weirds me out sometimes because of how the time appears on the Super League website and sometimes on SofaScore. I think it's different. 6 minutes gone in the second half. Bretherton with a carry. Applies the burners. Bang! Straight into that defensive wall. Shifting it left. Butler with a carry up towards the 20. Nearly 6.5 minutes gone. Brennan Hands in centre field goes right. Cater, then to Rouge. Flat ball across to Jussom. I keep wanting to say Jussom, mate. Jussom. Brennan Hands over on the right edge of the field. Back towards the middle with Rouge, then to Bretherton. Nearly 7 minutes gone. In front of the right post. Hands goes left to Lacans. Steps off his left foot. Nearly. And last tackle is a metre short of the try line. Got a couple of big guys that could crash over here. Cater, potentially one of them. He's going to be stopped just short. Unfortunately. Kieran's back. Bonjour. Oh, it's kicking off. It's kicking off, sorry. Actually, what about...
Oh, what about that? Send him off! Send it...
Sorry, that's for red cards only. Less crap. Stop saying he punched him. Stop saying he punched him. Do you have to learn any new names and stuff this season? Yeah, a lot of the guys for Toulouse have to learn. Same with York. Bradford, there's a couple. But there's not too many. I think with all the Super League clubs, I'm pretty much fine. Because even a lot of the NRL players that came over, I do know their names and what they look like, so it's easy enough. But yeah, it's just most of the Championship players that I need to get used to. But I'll get there after a couple of weeks. Should be fine. I don't know if every club does it, but in pre-season we spent a few days with one of the refs getting used to the new rules and stuff. I think they do that. I think every club does that. I forgot to end the poll as well. Well done, me. So Wakey in possession. They take it over their own 10 down the right edge of the field with Scott. Oh, that's Scott, sorry. Takes it over the 20. 7.5 minutes gone in the second half so far. Smoothie gives it to Mike McMeekin. Third tackle now coming up. Shifting it left. Pitts. Little show, but then straightens up for the carry. Smoothie. Needs a yawn. McMeekin. Lino. Don't score now. Needs a yawn. Scott. Trying to get around his opposite centre. Finds a break. Great timing with that yawn, by the way. Wasn't that exceptional? Support the inside for Jowett, but that's good recovery from Laguerre. Really good. Tate at dummy half. Left to Lino. Then to Truman. 20 metres out. Across to Tavanga. Steps back inside. Shrugs off one. Back inside to Truman. Gets hit and loses the ball. O'Kane recovers it. That's a good chance there for Wakey. Good recovery from Toulouse. Laguerre with a strong carry. Look at him go. He's been really impressive out the backfield. What time is it in the game? 8.5 minutes gone in the second half. 48-33. Or 37 now. 48-38. 39. 48-40. Ulberg with the next carry. Over the 20. Pumping his legs up towards the 30. Good job from him as well at the backfield. Brendan Hands in centre field. Wait to dummy half. He goes right to Rennie. Bumps off one. Just shy of the 40. 49 minutes now gone. Right side to Rouge on the fourth tackle. That's the last tackle, sorry. Collected by Jowett cleanly on the 20. Hands it off to Tate. And he takes it over the 30 and a few extra metres as well. Rourke with the next carry up towards his own 40. Now Corey Hall. Over the halfway line, just. Plays it for Smoothie. Oh, he needs to go back. Take a step back. It's another great game so far. Toulouse really surpassing my expectations. Absolutely. Very impressed with the newcomers. Good stuff. I do think Bradford or Toulouse look the better of the three newcomers, sorry. But I'm not sure which ones look the best so far. It's Toulouse or Bradford, I think. But I can't separate those two. Kick towards the back left. It's a bit of a mess. Possibly lost by Ulberg. I think they're saying Wakey knock on. Let's have a look. They've said Wakey first knock on, but they might challenge it. Walking fast. There you go. Finished it. Must be depressing as a Cats or Toulouse player coming away and having 0 fans when Super League clubs bring tons. Should add Huddersfield to that as well. Yeah, it's they probably don't mind. They sort of know that's how it is, but they get good away attendance. Well, you know, good home attendance. Sorry, from away fans. So we've got 50 minutes and 8 seconds stopped on the clock at the moment. Captain's challenge for Wakey. I'm not sure how this will go. Because when they score it's so dead, a little bit. Sky froze for you? No, it has not. It might just be you, lad, unfortunately. Successful challenge. Okay, Wakefield possession, 10 metres out. Chance to take the lead for the first time in this game. Or they were up 6-4, weren't they? I think. Yeah, they've had the lead. My bad, Pimp. Hall will tap and give the ball to Truman in centre field. Now to Vanger. Gets an offload again. It's now with Pitts. They lose a little bit of ground there. Inside the 10. Plenty of tackles left in this set, but Meekin will play this for Smoothie right at the post. They go down the short side right to Staunton. Gets an offload back to Smoothie. Now with Lino. Now to Vanger. Straightens up, takes the carry. Nearly 51 minutes on the clock. Ooh, he's slow to get up here. Tavanger is slow to get up. Plays for Smoothie. He goes right to Lino. Switches back to Staunton. Bumps off O'Kane and loses the ball. Jesus Christ. Wow. 51 minutes gone. I have more confidence in Toulouse winning this game. If I'm honest. Captain's challenge. They're claiming there's a strip. Well, they got it right before. They've had 2 captain's challenges and got them both right, so maybe. Who knows? Let's have a gander. Oh, maybe. No, you didn't. You didn't see a punch. I promise you didn't. God. Some people, honestly. Oh, yeah. Some team, the challenges from teams last year were so dumb. Causing Harry Smith to go to... I don't know who it was. I think it was against Wake. He just went, "Are you stupid?" After a challenge. We kind of came to the conclusion that it might just be for breaks, like towards the back end of games. If you think your team needs a break, just do it for the sake of it. Because you might not care about the captain's challenge, but there's some stupid decisions, honestly. So, out the back of the scrum for Toulouse, Rennie with the first carry in this set. 51.5 minutes gone. 2-point advantage for Toulouse. Next carry from Jussom. Mate, what did you make of Wyatt? I think we were very impressive. Solid defensive work rate. Move the ball around very cleanly. Impressive debutants in Super League. The middles did well to restrict meters on plenty of occasions and made some good meters too. I think Warrington did a very solid job. My full match review is on TikTok if you want to watch that. 52 minutes gone. Last tackle for Toulouse just inside Wakey territory. It's right to Cesar Rouge. Puts boot to ball towards the back right. Jarrett underneath it. Collects cleanly on the 20. Under pressure though. That is well done from Jassom. I keep forgetting it. I keep wanting to say Jaswame. Jesus. Jassom is there to stop him. On the 20 now with Wakefield in possession. Tate with a carry. Gets an offload as well. Lino then gives it to Scott. Trying to get around the outside of Lacans, but he wraps him up. Quick play the ball there for Smith. Smith is now on. He's an exciting young talent. Looking forward to seeing him. Harvey Smith. Go on, lad. Next carry through the middle from Hamlin Ueli. Smith waiting at dummy half. Short side right to Lino. Boot to ball towards the back right. Legier underneath it. Collects just in front of the 10. Smith and Staunton bring him down. Tavangan there to help out as well. 53 minutes gone. Have they changed the rules for dragging out of play? I don't think so. Kyle looks like the next big thing. What a play. Yeah, incredible. When he burnt Wellesby around the outside, I just lost it. I lost my mind. I was thinking that's insane. Rouge nearly with a little break there. Nearly. 53.5 minutes gone. Third tackle for Toulouse. Next carry through the middle. From someone to be confirmed. Might have been Cater. It's now with Ashel Bolt. Ashel Bott. It's not Bolt. For God's sake, man. Idiot. Plays it on the halfway line. Last tackle. Kick on the last here from Toulouse. Towards the back left. Cleanly taken by Jowett. On the 10. And he takes it up towards the 20. Making a few extra meters there. A few meters shy of the 30. Smith goes left to Rourke. Over the 30. I need to yawn. Sorry. Please don't score. Corey Hall. Strong carry over the 40. Plays it for Smith. Looking down the short side left, then right to McMeekin. Now Tavanga. Shifting the ball with Lino. Bit of space here. They got a 3-on-1. Jowett cuts back inside. Offloads it to Lino. Supporting his inside from Truman. Kicks towards the back right. Too much weight in it or no. Collected in goal. That's going to be a goal line dropout. Good stuff. Good stuff. Just need to send a quick message. Real quick. 55 minutes gone. 10 seconds left on the dropout timer. How long's left, mate? That would be 35 minutes. 25 minutes, sorry. I was thinking in football terms then. 25 minutes. Okay, let me just send this final message and then I'm good to go. Just need to get that out of the way. Wakey have possession with a fresh set, 10 metres out. Staunton with the first carry. Approaching 56 minutes. Smith goes left to Lino. Then out the back to Truman. Switches back to Nicotimo. Great chance for Wakey here to take the lead. It is right to Truman. Then to Hamlin Ueli. Shrugs off one. Drags a few more towards the try line. They are 2 metres out in front of the right post. Or right of the right post, I should say. It is with Jowett. Finds a bit of room to run. Tries to cut back inside slightly and shrug off a few. But he's brought down 5 metres out. Smith, left of the post. Goes right to Truman. Launches it right to Lino. Engages the line. Kicks the ball through. It's played at. And it's recovered by Lacans. It is recovered. Next carry from Ashel Bott. What's your prediction for the World Club Challenge game? Reckon Rovers improve for that one? I've not had a proper thought about it. yet. I will be making a predictions video for it. I've not had a proper thought. Or it might just go in my Super League predictions. I think I'll probably do it for that. One thing I've always wondered, is there a time limit with challenging? 10 seconds. You got to do it within 10 seconds. Shifting it right now to losing possession. Rouge pops up to Jasum. Jesus Christ. I'll get there. Just wait till round 17. It's with Cesar Rouge now. Hits the belly of the ball on the last tackle. 57 minutes gone. Collected cleanly by Jowett. Hands it off to Tate. Trying to get around one. Just shrugs him off, but he's brought down. Next carry from Scott over the 30. Rourke with the next carry. Just shy of halfway. 57.5 minutes gone. Third tackle for Wakey. McMeekan gets an offload. That's huge there. Opens up Smith to make up some extra meters. Still going. Eventually brought down. Truman waits at dummy half. Goes left to Tavanga. Straightens up. Hits the defensive wall and pushes them back a couple meters. Last tackle inside the red zone here with Wakefield. Truman chips it towards the back left. Bit too much weight on that one. Yeah, Rourke tries to push it back inside, but yeah, too much on that, unfortunately. Mikey's been banned for 2 games, mate, but it's in place after the Brisbane and Leeds game. Has he been banned for 2 games? I don't know what the situation is. I really don't have a clue. Because, like, the point system, I don't know if it resets this year. Because I think if it does reset, he won't get a ban. Announced Monday. Oh, I might have to wait for that. Yeah, I know that was from the parody account. I never get fooled by that. I've learned my lesson from that. Toulouse in possession down the left edge of the field over the 30. 59 minutes gone. The points last 12 months. Right, okay. Fair enough. I don't know what he's on to begin with. Rouge under pressure. Stopped on the 30. 2 tackles left in this set for Toulouse. Brendan Hands goes left to Ashelbot. Up towards the 40. Last tackle for Toulouse Olympique. He's going to play it for Brendan Hands. He goes right to Cesar Rouge. Under a bit of pressure. Gets the ball away from behind the 40. Rourke underneath it. Collects it cleanly. Engages the line. Bit of room possibly down the left edge. But it's wrapped up by Ruben Rennie. Good stuff. Next carry from Corey Hall. Up towards halfway. Wakey's in good territory here. But still plenty of tackles to go in this set. Oof. Tate with an awkward fall there. Short the 40. Smith goes right to McMeekan. Trying to push a few players off, but he's eventually wrapped up. Smith goes left to Pitts. Then across to Truman. Launches it out the back to Corey Hall. Trying to get around the outside of Rouge. Flicks the ball on. Rourke launches it back inside. It's going to bounce once or twice. Collected by, I think that was Truman. Then Lino. Oh, now it's Truman. Pitts steps past LeCans. Launches it over the top. Wakey in the corner here. Scott slides in. Bonjour. Try for Wakefield Trinity. Good stuff from them. I think Toulouse have been the better side for most of this game. The second half has looked a lot better for Wakey, in terms of territory at the very least. Well, that was some good stuff there. That was some really good stuff. But they will lead 10 points to 8. Let's have a look again. So it went from Pitts, then to Truman. Great ball over the top. Ruben Rennie jumps out the line. Rouge tries to make up for the 2-in defender. Gets the ball off to Rourke. He chucks it back inside. They might want to check if that's a knock-on from Jowett. I think they might look at that. But Pitts with a great step around the cans. Look at him go, the big man. And a great ball over the top. Beautiful ball. Pitts, great job. Great job. I think Jowett gets a touch on that ball, but I think might drop it backwards. There's half a chance this gets overturned, but I'm not too sure. How long left at the game? There is 18.5 minutes. . swear there was a punch in there somewhere. Yeah, you might be right. Who knows? Bradford and Toulouse both very close against decent teams. York beating the champions. The Super League expansion is off to a great start. Absolutely, Warning. Absolutely. Jowett with a huge kick here. If you can get this, it at least takes potential penalty equalisers out the game. This will be a tough one. I'm still on for an exact score, by the way. I don't think I'll get it because I need Wakey to get to 28. I can't see them scoring 28 in this game. If they do, I'll be surprised because Toulouse have looked really strong defensively. It's a tough kick from Jowett. Steps up and the kick is... Oh, it's no good. It's no good. But if Wakey get 3 tries and 3 kicks, I've done it. And that's 5 bonus points. The correct winner and 5 bonus points. Think Daryl Powell threw a hand? He might have done. He might have done. I'll take your word for it. Be fine if Toulouse could actually kick. Yeah. Good point. They were tough kicks though. They were both from the touchline. So Belmas is on. Bretherton is off. I think they will need Bretherton to come back on for one more stint in the final, like 5-10 minutes, because he was huge for them. I think Bretherton and Butler being on will be massive. Possibly Dupree as well. So 62.5 minutes on the clock. It is left to McMeekin. Now it is with Nicotimo, taking it just over the 20 for Wakey. Smith down the short side left to Corey Hall. Plays it for Smith just shy of the 40. Goes down the short side left again. Scooting, bit of space behind the ruck to get up to the halfway line. Good stuff there from Smith once again. Now in centre field with Pitts. Goes right to Lino. Out the back to Jowett. Steps off his right foot and straightens up towards the 40. 63 minutes on the clock. Harvey Smith finally gets to the play of the ball. Gives it to Lino. Slightly awkward kick from him on the last tackle. Ashelbot lets it bounce. Collected by Wakey. I think it might be a live ball here. McMeekin kicks it on. Collects it. Has McMeekin just done the impossible? Has McMeekin swindled his way to a try? No try given on field. Let's have a gander, shall we? Who could say, really? I thought Ashelbot knocked on. And then I think it was kind of just fine after that from Wakey. I think it might have been off, like, kicks forwards and stuff. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, that kick from Lino was weird. Some players are in an offside position too, so we'll see if they come into effect. There's Pitts is also offside as well. Got to keep that in mind. Yeah, it's going to take a bit of time just tracking to make sure we know who was onside and offside, so we know exactly where they are. Clock is stopped. 63 minutes and 21 seconds currently. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the passive stuff. Like, you can be within inside the 10, but if you're passive, that's fine. I completely forgot about that. I'm pretty sure Ashelbot knocks on. Ah, well, this is going to be chalked off anyway. Well, it was nice while it lasted. Okay. So there'll be no try. So we've got just under 17 minutes to go. 2-point advantage for Wakefield Trinity. This will be a penalty for offside for Toulouse. So they'll kick into touch, get out of danger for a bit. They find touch, I need to yawn, they'll start from the halfway line. Garrigues is finally on. If that's how you pronounce it, don't have a clue. I'll find out. So first carry of this fresh set for Toulouse. Takes them just inside Wakefield territory. It is right to Tyler Dupree. Straightens up, takes a carry up towards Wakey's 40. And some extra meters as well, like an extra 4 or 5. Gets an offload too, but has to go back and play the ball. Unfortunately, it could have been decent there. But it is 64 minutes on the clock now. Shifting it down the left edge with Ashel Bott. Leguer with space down the left-hand side. What a tackle from Jowett. What a tackle. Jesus, I was thinking, with such little space down that left edge, and then Leguer, like, he was moving quick. Good hands down the left-hand side. But Jowett comes in, throws his body in the way. Good stuff from Max Jowett. Captain's challenge. What are they checking? What are they checking? Oh, they're claiming shoulder charge. That's what they're... You could make the argument... Well, the video refs is one thing, the on-field refs is another. You could make an argument there's a shoulder there, but I don't know. Oh. Good point. That is actually a good point, because there's actually no attempt to wrap. I didn't even think about that. All right. So that's a shoulder charge from Jowett. At least he put his body on the line. Fair enough. Stopping a try. I don't think it'll result in a card. Don't think. Right, 46.5 minutes on the clock. Mate, what are these ball boys doing, honestly? Lacan's in possession. Hands the ball off to... I think that was Belmas, I think. He's going to play this 10 metres out. Garrigue is on the field as well. Spins from dummy half. Penalty given for Toulouse. Do they want to equalise here? I think probably the right call to go for 2. And that's my exact score prediction now done, unfortunately. Yeah, they'll go for 2. This will be 10-all in a second. Are we going to go to another drop goal here? Are we going to do it? .5 minutes on the clock. Cesar Rouge in front of the post to add the penalty conversion. Make it 10-all. Think 22-10? Maybe. The kick is good. One rule I'd actually change as well is if you miss a penalty but it goes over the dead ball line, it's a dropout from the 20-metre line. I'd scrap that. I think if you are given a penalty and you choose to go for 2 and you fail to get it, then I think it's like a 20-metre tap. I think is fine. Right. From the kickoff, Tyler Dupree with the first carry. The next one from Jusson. 66.5 minutes on the clock. Oh, yeah. Silly from Sky. What are they doing, eh? What are they doing? Down the left-hand side now with O'Kane. Mason Lino getting all over him there. Towards the middle now with Marion. Pumping his legs. A few extra meters there. Garrigue goes left to, I think that was Cesar Rouge. Looking for the touch line, but Jowett collects it. Takes it over the 20. Goes straight into Lecans. Mason Lino pops the ball up to Scott. It might have been a high shot there. The crowd thinks it is. The crowd thinks it might have been a high shot. He's been wiped out. He's been wiped out. The crowd doesn't like it. They don't like it.
Oh, what about that?
Steady on. Steady on. Let's have a look. There's a swinging arm, high shot. I'd say it's penalty. Penalty and move on. Backdoor captain's challenge. Maybe. Oh, the Minecraft. Wait, is that Harry? Are you on your main account? Oh. Right, let's have a gander. What's going to go on here? Clock is stopped, by the way, just in case you're wondering. $65 people in here. Howdy. Hope you're doing well. They've updated the scoreboard finally. Got a Sam Burgess autograph a few weeks ago because my dad met him. You're going to be rich. Well, you might have to wait a while. Oh, no. Oh, it's a green card. Oof. Thank God for that. Well, do we have a green card sound? I don't even know what I'd do for a green card sound. What would... Any suggestions for a green card sound? I don't have a clue what I'd do for it. 67.5 minutes gone. Wakey in possession now. McMeekan with a strong carry up towards the halfway line. Ooh, O'Kane is down at the moment, but Smith with a great scoop from dummy half. Loses possession though. And Jassom has possession on his own 40. So Toulouse now in possession. 12 minutes to go. The revive sound from Fortnite. Jesus Christ. Garrigue gives it to Belmar. Takes it up towards the 40. It's now with Ashelbot. Down the left-hand side now. Decent carry from Tropice. Ashelbot waits a dummy half. 10 metres out. 3 tackles to go in this set. It is with Dupree. Straightens up. Strong carry there. 5 metres out. Garrigue goes down the short side left. Tropice is in. That is another lead for Toulouse. I can't call this game, you know, because I still feel like we're going to get another try from Wakey, but... Romeo Tropice gets the try. It is 14-10 to Toulouse with a kick to come. The kick is huge now. It's absolutely huge. It's bigger than that, Chris. It's large. Give me a green light. Yeah, maybe. What even is this game? Insanity? It's crazy. Cesar Rouge to add the extras. Important kick here. Steps up and the kick this time is... Oh, it hits the post again. Do you know what? I don't have anything... The only thing that's relevant to how wild that was...
Oh, what about that?
Is that. This season is going to be wild. The 3 promoted sides are going to be well up for it this year. Absolutely, Jay. They've all looked good. That's the thing. It's not like they've been lucky in games or fortunate. They've all looked good. They've done good stuff and earned the points that they've got. And to be in those games, they've done a great job. Olberg with a carry over the 20. So 9.5 minutes to go. 4-point advantage for Toulouse. They'd probably love, obviously, another try, but if they could get a penalty down the other end, they'd take it. But the door is still open for Wakey. Up towards the 40. In centre field now with Marion. You're a Bulls fan. We got really unlucky against Hull. Way too many first half errors cost us. And the last 10 where we were knackered. Yeah, too many errors and too many penalties, I'd say. Rouge inside to Lecans. Possibly went forward there, but looking towards back left. Kicks through. Tate has to recover here. Leguer is quick, though, but that goes into touch. Good recovery from Tate. Really good recovery. 8 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Evening, Charlie. Howdy. That name sounds familiar. Have you been here? I think you've been here before, Charlie. Name sounds familiar. Yeah, none of the games are seen like it's just the other team playing completely awful. New sides genuinely competing. Yeah, it's good stuff. Really good stuff. This could be a great year in Super League. I've already had a great feeling about it a few weeks ago, but I'm feeling even more optimistic now, I think. So, Toulouse are 10 metres out. First carry is from Belmas. 72 minutes gone, and it's right to Lecans. Shifting it right now with Rouge. Then across to Ashelbot. He meets the defensive line on the 10, but still moves with it. It's now with Dupree. He's pushed back a couple meters. Let's go, one defender. Jassom takes it 5 meters out. They go down the short side right. Rennie trying to crash over. He's dangerous in this kind of range. I saw for Cook Islands in the Pacific Championships. They think it's down. They think it is down. On-field decision is no try. Video ref is going to check it. They did look convinced, didn't they? They were very confident about that. 72 minutes and 26 seconds stopped on the clock. Video ref will have a look. Yeah, sometimes when the players react like that, you're pretty confident. This will be tough. It might have been grounded, but it might be really tough just to get an angle. Initial part looks held up, but we'll have to see if there's a little bit of extras. Well, Ulberg's cheering. It's going to be tough to find this. Very confident shout. If this is inconclusive, it's a scam. It won't be inconclusive. They can't do inconclusive from video ref. They'll just say it's no try. Why don't you just run it through a sec and see where we get? I think this might end up being no try. We don't have a clue. I think we need to go back to the first one. Actually run it through on the first one. On-field ref has a good view. Yeah, maybe. No try is probably the right call for that. I'm okay with that. So, 72.5 minutes gone. 7.5 minutes to go. This will be no try. So held up, tackle 3 for Toulouse on the 10. So a couple tackles to go for Olympique to possibly get those points back. They're over near the right touchline, 10 metres out. Garrigue, back towards the middle. With Rouge, switches back to Tyler Dupree. And he carries it up towards the 10. Gary goes right to Ashelball. Just a step on the inside. Maybe could do something here. He's so close. Spins. I think he's got it there. Okay. Well, they're confident about that one. Mate, Ashelbot has been solid today. He's looked really, really lively and nippy. I think he's done a cracking job, actually. LeCanter looked good too at 6. Mate, Toulouse have got a good little team here. They look alright. That's 2 tries for him now. Hey. Toulouse look alright. I'm about to be wrong with another game, though. Imagine if Cass win tomorrow. Jesus. Great spin. Not too dissimilar from the try before, where he had to sort of fight to the line, spin, and get the ball down. Well done. That's going to be 18-10. So I think this game is done now. I don't see Wakey scoring twice. They've not looked that good today. They've had stints where they've been all right, but I don't know. That's I think that's the game done now. What do you mean we've done it, Jay? What do you mean we've done it? See Wakefield struggling this year, I can see it. I don't know. I think they'll be relatively okay. As a Lather, you're on a bound to root for Cass tomorrow. Fair enough. Fair enough. Maybe Finn. Maybe. He looks alright. He looks alright. He's no Kai Taylor-Ray. But he looks alright. And the kick from Rouge this time is... Don't you dare at the post. It's wide. Okay. Jesus Christ. I actually would have preferred to hit the post. 74.5 minutes gone. 5.5 minutes to go. I don't see Wakey scoring twice. Maybe one. They'll light a fire under the backsides. Maybe they'll get a try. But I don't think I can see him getting 2 unless there's some last minute theatrics. Short dropout was knocked on by Ulberg. Okay, so 5 minutes to go. Wakey's going to have a fresh set of 6, 35 metres out. So there's a good place to have territory. You pretty much got to score off this set or get at least 1 repeat set and score off one of them. So, 5 minutes to go. Scrum for Wakefield, 35 out. Out the back of the scrum, it goes right to Lino. Switches back to Scott with a strong carry over the 30. Now about 25 metres out. Left to Hamlin-Ueli. Then to... Is that Pitts? I think so. Up towards the 20. Left to Truman. Flat ball across to Vanganat. Smashed into, hits the ground on the 10. 3 tackles to go in this set. 4.5 minutes left. They do need to score on this set. Truman. Right to Hamlin-Ueli. About 6 metres out. Smith. Right at the post. Goes right to Truman. Fakes the switchback. Ball over the top. In the corner possibly. Oh, what a try. What a beautiful ball from Truman. Great finish in the corner. What a ball that is. What a ball that is. Jake Truman. I was saying in my season preview that if he can be settled somewhere, not getting injuries constantly, if he can be settled somewhere, like Wakefield, where he seems to be going well, at his best, when he's on good form, he can do good stuff. That is a beautiful ball. Look at that. It's like little... Look at him go. Look at him go. Wow. It's a 4-point game. Could be 2 points in a second. Means that Toulouse need to be really careful about penalties if they get this. This is a tough kick, though. Clock is stopped. 75 minutes and 48 seconds. Kick countdown starts. Or, well, actually, the clock's ticking away as well. So, doesn't want to take too long with this. Missed kicks could cost them. Yes, they could. Well, I think both sides have been poor with kicks, so I guess whoever loses, you'll say, kicks were the problem, which is a fair assessment. You've got to... Some of the kicks that Rouge has had, he's got to get. Some of them. But this is right next to the touchline for Jowett, all the way back on the 30-metre line. This is tough. This is so tough. If he gets... he doesn't need to get this, because Wakey needs to score again anyway. But this will be helpful for penalties. Distance is good. It's good. He's nailed it. It is a 2-point game. Toulouse need to be careful For penalties now, they can't be given away. Silly penalties right in front of the sticks. Reminds me of when we played Hull and scored the same amount of tries as them, but lost by like 8 points because Sneed missed them all. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's been a few like that. Oh, yeah, I remember that one. It was at the Halliwell Jones. It was at the Halliwell Jones, I think. Right, Wakey back in possession. 15 out from their own try line. They're shifting the ball here. Towards the wing now with Van Aert. So, we have got 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Next carry from Corey Hall takes him up towards the 40. So not a bad place to be early on in this set. Truman in centre field. Then across to Lino. It is now with Jowett. Then across to Scott. Stop just short of the halfway line. Back towards the middle now with Lino on the halfway line. Ooh, potentially flat. Possibly forward, but let's say flat. Pitts. 2 minutes 40 to go. Smith, right to McMeekin, then right to Lino. Little show and go. Good hands down the right edge here. Tate with room to run. Needs to get the ball back inside. Tries to. Ashelbot gets a touch on it. That's possibly a knock on there from him. That is a knock on from Ashelbot. Wakey have a fresh set of 6. 10 metres out. What minute? It is 77:38. Challenge for the sake of it. I think that's probably a fair shout. It's like, you've got barely any time left. You're about to be under pressure. Just rest as long as possible. I think this is a completely fair shout. It is absolutely 100% a knock-on. But just take as much time as you can to communicate if you need to. Yeah, get oxygen in the lungs. That's it, really. Because you're about to be under the cosh now. They're going to give it everything. So you've got to be as fit as possible for this stint. That's the right call. Yeah, we got 2 minutes, 22 seconds to go. Challenging for a punch. God damn it. Yes, good point. I forgot about momentum too, yeah. Well, at least Wakey can have a discussion, think about what they want to do. So, both teams, bit of a rest here. We've got a scrum down, 10 metres out. Here we go. Could Wakefield win it at the death and save my predictions slightly this weekend? We'll see. Out the back of the scrum, Harvey Smith goes left to Jake Truman, switches back to Hall, takes the carry just over the 10. 3 defenders in the tackle. They push him back a metre or 2. Smith, right to Hamlin-Ueli, then to Pitts, across to Lino. He'll switch back to Staunton. He carries it over the 10 and a few extra metres as well. 2 minutes to go. Smith right at the post, left to Lino. Across to Truman. Wants to go out the back. Oh, it's a little bit wayward. There could be a knock on in there somewhere. Wakey claiming a 6 again. Was it a 6 again? I didn't hear anything. No. Same set. Still going. Truman switches back to Hamlin-Ueli. I think there's... Oh, nearly broke through then. 1 minute 40 to go. Right in front of the post. Right to Lino. Then to Truman. Good hands. Tate possibly in the corner. He's going to go for it. Oh, good defence from Toulouse. Good defence. Minute and a half to go. Ashelbot giving it the big uns. Oh, have Toulouse done it? Have they done it? 1 minute 20. They run down the clock as much as possible. Wakey might get the ball back one more time. The only thing that I'm not going to like with Toulouse in possession now is they're going to take forever to play the ball. I hate that stuff. Hate it. You're not injured. You're not that tired that you can't play it quickly. Just play the ball properly. It just really bothers me. Ruben Rennie with the first carry. Wakey would want to strip it. 50 seconds to go. Slow play the ball. It's with Laguerre. 45 seconds to go. Oh, sorry, 40 seconds. Garrigue now with Belmas. Over the 30. Good carry there. 35 out from their own try line. 30 seconds to go. Proper milking it. Garrigue left to Dupree. 25 seconds left. Yeah, running that clock down as much as possible. 20 seconds to go. I think Wakey will get one play here off the back of the kick, unless they just drill it into touch. Rouge trying to find touch here. Okay, here we go. Wakey get one chance here. It's with Jowett. Looking down the left edge. Needs to find an option. Gets one to Corey Hall. Cuts back inside. Could do with an offload. Gets one to Truman. Kicks the ball crossfield. There's a lot of space down that side. And it's bounces. Collected by Scott. Needs an offload. Gets one. Good hands. Rourke back inside. They need options. And they try and offload the ball. Collected by Toulouse. And that is going to be full time. Jesus Christ. What a round this has been so far. Over to Cass to absolutely destroy Wigan somehow. Mate, what a round this has been. What a round this has been so far. Hey. Ladies and gentlebugs, this has been splendid. I've been wrong with so many games this weekend. It's unbelievable. New teams ain't messing around. That is true. That is very true. Super League is so back. Wow. Okay, quick shameless plug. Subscribe. If you're not subscribed yet, trying to get to 20k by the end of the year. Currently at 13,854. Stream highlights will be up on YouTube and TikTok soon. I need to edit them both for both games. And follow me on all social medias. Link in the description. Join the Fantasy League. Pin and password in the description as well. Follow me on all social medias everywhere. If you want to become a member, link in the description or QR code on screen. Become a member of the channel. Thanks. But yeah, this has been an absolute pleasure. God. Need a rest now. I'll be back tomorrow. Kian? I think it's Kian. Thank you very much for that, sir. Thank you. New name in here. It's good to see. Good to see. We had plenty of people in streams, so it's greatly appreciated for those that stopped by. Thank you very much for being here. It's greatly appreciated. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow at 2:45 PM for Castleford versus Wigan. I did back Wigan to win, but I don't know anything, apparently. I mean, everyone's probably backed Wigan. We don't know anything. Who knows? Could be Casford's year. But the late night, I never agreed to it. Never agreed to it, Jay. Never agreed to it. Okay. Right. If I don't see you for the rest of the weekend, have a great weekend. Cast to repeat 2017? Maybe. They might. Okay. Thank you to all those stopped by. I think we peaked at about 95 for this one. Averaged 60 to 70 throughout. Something like that. Good stuff. Well, I've got to go do some editing. Oh, time to relax and then maybe get some food afterwards. Okay. I'm just rambling now. Good effort, Wakey, at times, but they were not at their best. It was Toulouse, really impressive. Really impressive. And I think they deserve that win as well. Right, that's going to be it. Thank you very much for stopping by. Toodle pip.